Hey, welcome back. Jeff from Acme Live Scan and Notary. I just wanted to do a video about fingerprinting. So today it is 1:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday. I'm on my porch. I've done 6 people today in fingerprinting, plus had somebody call and come to me to do a living trust. So that was awesome. So all of that stuff is all on my porch. I'm not saying that's the way everybody should do it. You know, everybody has their thing if they want to do whatever they want to do. But I wanted to focus primarily on fingerprinting because fingerprinting is hot right now. And just to give some numbers out there, I normally do about 30 people a month. That's my average. That's with very little advertising if I don't pay for ads. When I pay for ads, it might jump up to maybe 60 a month. Okay. So you know, I do have an ad. I shut all my ads down and then I just turned on another ad. I have to check and see what I've paid so far for the last couple of days. But I just want to say that this is going like crazy. So I've done a couple groups and I'm taking out the groups. Okay. So groups don't really count. I mean, yes, I'm going to be making money with the groups, but that's not normal. Okay. That's not normal activity. So I'm kind of trying to gauge, you know, how much I do for the month, just, you know, single people. So I get, normally it's 30 a month. So that's about one a day. So usually around, it's the 23rd of the month right now, July. I'd be normally around 23. Okay. You know, maybe 22, but you know, I know, okay, I'm going to be around that range. Okay. So I did the calculations. I've done 107 people so far. It's the 23rd of July. That's including the groups. If I take out the group count, okay, that's 77 people. I take those 77 people out and I am at, no, it's less than that. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking here. I said 77, but half of that went to my colleague Joyce. So she did a bunch. No, forget. Yeah, that's right. 77. Yeah, that's right. I have to, yeah, I have to pay her. No, no, that's right. That's, yeah, I have to do some calculations. Sorry. So it was, I think it was probably, let me just split that in half because that's about what it is. So let's figure that out really quick. So I'm going to say 38. So 38, I'm going to take those 38. So I've done 69 people that are outside the group, that are not in group. Oh, I'm sorry. I did, oh, sorry. I did the NNA too. Let me take those people out. Okay, I've done 51 people outside the group. I have coming up, this is why you don't do videos out on the porch. Coming up in here in a few hours, I'm going to be going back to this church. They said I had 157 more people to go. And I get an email today. Yeah, you're going to set up here in the building and we're going to do for an hour. I'm like thinking, an hour? If I hustle, I might be able to get 20 people done for myself in an hour, because I know I can do that because I did it at the NNA. Okay, but the NNA, everybody's organized. They're all notaries. They all know what to fill out forms. They bring up their ID. They're all, yes, I need to get this done or I'm going to lose money. You know, they're all organized, right? Here I'm going to volunteers, and I have to, half of the time I'm going to have to be like, fill this form out. And actually that reminds me, I'm going to have to print out forms because people won't come with their forms. So I have to make sure I have forms for these people to fill out. So I'm going to make forms. And so So here's the deal. So I'm going to get there and we'll see what we're going to do. Let's just say I do 10 people. I'm just going to say 10 people because it's going to be a picnic. How many people are going to want to go get fingerprinted during a picnic? I don't know. They might want to socialize. I don't want to get fingerprinted. Who knows? So I'm going to just say 10 people. Okay. So I get 10 people. Well, then I have next week or yeah, I think next Friday or this coming Friday, whenever the 29th, I'm going to be with Joyce again at another church. Okay. So that's another church I'm going to. I don't know how many people I'm going to do that, but I think at the end of the day, at the end of this month, I'm probably going to be close to 150 mark. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'll let everybody know at the end, but it's coming down. And then that's only live scan. I've done a couple people with fingerprint cards. Supposed to have another guy show up today. He didn't show up, so too bad for him. He said he was going to come to my house at 8. I'm glad he didn't. but you know, I'm it's starting to roll forward. And over time, you know, everybody looks at, oh, not going to make any money because you're only charging X amount of dollars for your rolling fee. Well, when I do these big groups, we're talking $20 a person. Okay. And that doesn't seem like a lot of time or a lot of money. But if I told you how long it took to do one person, you'd be like, yeah, I'll take $20. That's no problem. It literally takes 3 minutes to do one person. So 3 minutes, okay, at $20 a head. Okay. So let's do the math there. And this is all depends on you and depends on your equipment and all that stuff. So do not take these numbers and go, yeah, I can make $1 million now because Jeff told me all these figures. It's not that way. Okay. So if we divide by 3 minutes, I could do 20 and okay, 20 an hour. Okay. So 20 people. So 20 times 20, that's $400 in an hour. Can you live with $400 in an hour? I don't know. Everybody has to answer that question for themselves. Okay, so $400. I'm not saying that this happens every day, but you can go out there and market these companies, in this case, church that needs to have their people fingerprinted. You know, you just go out there and start building the clientele. You know, I had a couple here that just came. They came from their church. I charge them my normal fee because they weren't in a group. So I have a group fee and I have an individual fee. So yes, the group fees is inexpensive, but that's trying to be competitive because I'm competing with a bunch of other live scan service providers, and they charge that fee. And some providers charge less than that. I've seen people charge $10, $15 to fingerprint. Okay. And, you know, I can't do that because there's obviously cost of operating your equipment costs, you know, all these things. Right now, I'm just paying the transaction fees every month. Everything's paid off. My computer is good, but my computer's 3 years old. Okay. Computers generally 3 years, you're looking to get another computer. I bought a high-end computer. So this is going to last me at least 5 years, maybe 7 years. Okay. If I take care of it, I'm taking care of it. Okay. My fingerprint reader, I just bought this one. I don't know how long it's going to last. I had my other one. It's still good. So my original one. So if this one breaks, I'm just saying, okay, I'm going to start using the other ones. Okay. So I have a backup. So anyway, I just want to share that with you there. So that's the reason why you charge some money, because if you get magically your computer blows up or your fingerprint reader blows up, my hair is messed up. It's okay. My fingerprint reader blows up. I need to replace that or else I'm out of business. So it's the same thing as a notary. If your stamp breaks, you need to get another stamp or you're out of business. It's the same thing here. If your fingerprint or your fingerprint reader or your computer blows up, you need to replace it or you're out of business. So that is all factored in your price because you have to cover those costs down the road. I'm not going to be buying a computer today, but I have to plan for that in the future. So I need to set aside money to be like, if I walk down the road and I drop it and it breaks, I need to get a new one. Okay. So just think about that when you get into this, the fingerprinting. Okay, that's all I wanted to share with you. I'll do a follow-up video on how it went. And luckily, I'm going to be inside the building, which is going to be air conditioned and cooled. Everybody else is going to be out in their picnic area, and they'll be eating hamburgers and hot dogs. And I'm going to get there a little earlier so I can get a hot dog or a hamburger or something, but it's gonna go well. Anyway, that's it. Have a great day, everyone.